Today I'm checking out these wireless HDMI transmitters. They transmit 1080p and you basically have an RX and a TX, so one goes on one side, one goes on the other, and they actually send that HDMI signal over the air, makes it completely wireless, and hopefully will do exactly what I need them to do. Now, I was sent these at no cost, so I can do this review. So let's take them out of the box, check them out, and see how well they work. All right, so once you take everything out of the box, you're going to find the manual, 2 USB cables. These are USB-A to USB-C cables. You're going to have an HDMI extension cable, and then you're going to have a TX and an RX, which is a transmitter and a receiver of these wireless HDMIs. So these actually have little antennas that pop up, right? So that's pretty cool. You just kind of stick it in there and have the antenna popped up. There's an HDMI port here on the end. And then you've got buttons here probably to sync them, and then the USB-C cables that need to plug in to power them. And they're both going to look the same, but they do serve different purposes. The RX and the TX. So again, reference that in the manual so you know which one needs to go where. And that's what's there. So let's go ahead and hook these things up and see how well they send a signal. So to test all of this out, this is what I've done. So this TV has the HDMI cable unplugged. You can see it kind of laying over there. In that port, I put in the RX. So the receiver end of the wireless HDMI, set. So that's got the receiver plugged in. It's got the USB cable plugged into it to provide it power. And as you can see on the screen, once you plug it in, you're going to get, this kind of message that lets you know, hey, you're on the right HDMI channel. And, you basically just need to get the other one set up. So then I plugged in this transmitter into this, older Blu-ray player that we have, just to test and make sure that, this transmitter will send the signal properly to the receiver. The reason this one's not starting is because I don't have it turned on. And there it is. So it's wirelessly transmitting the video and audio from this Blu-ray player to the TV. Now, I can't put a DVD in here and play it because of copyright things and so forth. So I also have another transmitter. So you can buy not only a transmitter and receiver, but you can buy additional transmitters, and you can have up to 8 transmitters hooked up to the one receiver. That makes it easy for you to be able to connect all kinds of things to it, and it's really just the push of a button. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this Blu-ray player off. When there's no input that it's receiving, it gives this here on the screen to let you know it's ready to do whatever it needs to do. Then I went over here and just touched the laptop to, basically turn it on and make it display an image. And now it's transmitting the laptop from here to there. Now, if both of these were turned on, it would still be on that one because it would know there's a signal coming from both and it doesn't know to switch over. But I turned that one off, it knows that the signal is no longer going out of there, so it's looking for the next signal that's coming in, which is this one. Now, if that one was still on, you could just press the button to tell it to stop sending the signal, and then it would either automatically detect this one, or you just press this button right here and it would bring it up. Now, it's not just sending video. Since this is one of our channels, I can actually play one of these videos. I don't know if you've seen one of these before. Check this out. That is coming off the TV, not the computer. Super easy way to start a fire. So it sends video and audio from whatever device you're transmitting over to the receiver on the TV. So you're getting synced up video and audio, and as you notice, I didn't see any lag in that, and I haven't seen any lag. You come in here, you set your settings. You're basically getting rid of the wires, right? So you have a TV and you want to run something to it, you could just plug the TV in. It's got to have power, but then now you don't have to run an HDMI cable. You can just do them wirelessly. So I could definitely see this being used in like conference rooms at work. We're going to be using this in our RV. You could use this in your living room. Let's say you have a TV over the fireplace and you can get it plugged in, but you don't have places to run all the cables. Well, you could have your Blu-ray player sitting on a shelf somewhere with a transmitter on it, and now it's wirelessly sending the signal to your TV. Definitely cool that you can get extra transmitters for this, so that way, you could have up to 8 devices connecting to this one receiver. And it looks like it's going to do everything I want it to do. I hope this review was helpful. Thank y'all very much for watching. Take care.